Hello everybody, PlanetWalls here. All things difficult. I fucked it up. All things excellent are as difficult as they are rare. We will play this daily challenge. It is late at night, or early morning on Columbus Day. I am going to be spelunking, and this is a daily challenge. I believe this is episode number 36. We are going to pick... I really like this guy. I like his underwear. We're going to be him. Alright, and I like his feathers on his head. We're going to go for a long living run. One where I don't screw up. That's going to be the goal. Yes, we'll make that fire. That seems like a logical idea. Yeah, good. We'll get that too. Alright, so this is sort of like a weird setup at the beginning. Sure. And I'm going to push this over here, and I know this means that pot is going to be crushed, but I'm okay with that. It's not worth, like, using a bomb to get in there. Shit. We've got a spider situation here. That's fine. Oh, come on. Yeah. Been watching the show Scandal lately with Kerry Washington's, for one season, that guy from Lost, Henry and Cusack, the Desmond guy, whom I've also seen in a film version of, I believe, the Gospel of Luke. I saw that several years ago. The reason I remembered it was because he was Desmond from Lost. And I was like, whoa, that's Desmond from Lost playing Jesus. And he pretty much looked like Jesus when he was in Lost. So I'm trying to say his Lost was bad, but it's okay. Also, so Scandal, yeah, I find that show to be watchable in the background while I'm doing something else. It's not the best thing that's ever happened to me, that's for sure. It's no Breaking Bad. It's not even... Well, I was going to say it's not even Cold Case, but it's definitely at Cold Case levels of excellence. I'm going to look down here to see if I'm missing anything super great. Becky's coming running.
Well, I wanted to give my take on...
She wanted to talk about Scandal? She heard me talking about Scandal? I was going to talk about mole hairs, though.
No, I was going to talk about Scandal, talking about how we had Desmond in the first season. And now that Desmond is...
Spoiler alert, I guess, but who cares about this show? If you're bothered by spoilers at the end of the 7-episode first season, something is wrong with you.
Something's wrong with you.
Something's very wrong with you.
Because
I'm not spending a bomb on that stuff. We're getting out of here.
It really shouldn't matter.
No. He was like a character who they were implying he would have a torturous future on the show, and also that he had a rich past with Kerry Washington's character, Olivia.
And also had some sort of sex addiction.
Yeah, he had some sort of problem that she had helped him with, but he still was able to counsel her, otherwise always competent at everything, but he knew her well. And then he was just gone. They were like, when he was off camera, they were just like, he went to Boston. So I guess he's hanging out here. Like, he moved.
I thought he was in, like, Maryland or something.
They were in,
D.C.
Yeah, but no, they said he went to Boston.
Oh.
And he was just like, like the entire first season he's like, this is the best job I've ever had, and we're doing really good work here, and I've spent my life trying to get into this job.
The first episode is like, he's like, I love this job. But he's also talking about proposing to his, like,
fiance. Yeah.
Because he wanted to live a semi-normal life. And then at the end of the season, he's like, well, the normal life isn't really for me anymore. And then she's like, normal's overrated anyway. And then in between
seasons, it's like, he had a change of heart. I guess the actor wanted out.
He goes, he found a nice girl and he settled down in Boston. And
Did they say he found a nice girl?
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
He goes, he found a nice girl and settled.
Was it his fiance or was it someone else?
You know, who knows? They left it up to...
It's up to interpretation, really.
Maybe they have an open relationship. Maybe he found somebody who would allow him to have an open relationship.
That seems like it would be a good compromise for him, from what I gather.
But I would say... At that point, the show stopped getting...
Vault? We're not going to be able to ghost that vault.
It stopped being interesting to me because I think Desmond is, like, by far, like, the hottest character in...
Lost?
Lost. And the actor.
So now there was no reason for Becky to watch anymore.
Really, the actor did it for me. And he wasn't, what did he have? He had an Irish accent in Lost, right?
Scottish.
Scottish.
And his name was Desmond David Hume.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You're right.
I'm so sorry we brought up Lost.
It had to be Hume because of course it's Scottish, right?
Wasn't there supposed to be was that the second floor and I didn't see a shop there?
Is it sad that I know that
That's
Hume
weird.
is Scottish, but I can't tell the difference between a Scottish and an Irish accent?
It's hard for us people across the pond. We have a lot of diversity of accents on our side of the fence too, but there's diversity up there.
We can tell. But with with Scottish and Irish accents in particular, I think I don't know, they all sound so musical and enchanting and lovely that we can't really tell.
Except for Jon Snow.
Well, Jon Snow doesn't really talk.
Jon Snow.
He doesn't.
I talk with my sword, except I barely talk with that either. I don't know what I'm doing.
I swear to God.
I'm the hero of this novel.
I mean, I think we can hear the difference between lowbrow and highbrow English accents.
Yeah.
If that's such a thing.
Hey, it's like if you're like the guy in Mary Poppins, it's a lowbrow English accent.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
Like,
do I want to be up here? No.
It's different.
Let's climb down onto those spikes.
But with regards to sort of distinctions with the United Kingdom, it's very difficult. I mean,
I bet you could tell the difference between someone in South Africa. Well, I guess they're not part of the United Kingdom anymore.
No, United Kingdom.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. I guess they were like
Australia,
Dutch. My history is embarrassing.
You know, it's funny you never hear your own accent really. But like Australia, really, really easy to figure out. Like,
cool.
Like low versus highbrow English, if that's even a thing. Like British.
I think it's a thing.
It's fairly
I know
easy.
what a Londoner accent is because I've watched Orphan Black.
It's fairly easy to figure that out too.
I've really kept them on the edge of their seat with the mole hairs thing. I think I mentioned I was going to say something about it, and we haven't yet. That's okay though.
Scottish and Irish, like it kind of blends. Like I don't.
You find them both so arousing.
They're like musical and awesome.
I really like the accent from people in Minnesota.
Honestly,
I'm just kidding.
Honestly, God, like if I were in one of those
I fucked this up. No,
if
I
I
didn't.
were in one of those games, you know, and you had like those cards and you had guys behind.
You mean like the Newlyweds game?
Yeah. No. Dating games where you have the guys behind the curtain. You're like number 1, number 2, number 3, right? And you ask them questions and you determine who you want to go on a date with, but you can't see them.
Oh, like some kind of bullshit dating game thing?
If one of them had a Scottish or an Irish accent.
You would pick that guy.
Regardless of how he answered the question.
Even if he was a troll.
It really doesn't matter, yeah.
We're going to use a lot of bombs here just to get through alive, because I'd rather do that than just go down here.
It could be a voice actor.
And we're not going to use one here.
And I would still choose him. He could be like, he could hate everything that I hated. He could be like, I spend all Sundays...
Sorry, go on.
I spent all
He could
Sundays
like everything I hated.
watching football. And I would just be
Wait, North American football?
Wait, no, I'm getting confused.
That's the football that you're familiar with.
Sports. I spend every day watching sports. And I would just be like...
If he's some loser watching sports.
But if he says it in a certain way, I'm just like, well, I guess that's excusable. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say how much I love Desmond and how the show is completely ruined for me now.
He wasn't even that major of a character. Well, I guess he was. They were setting him up to be a major character. Basically what we're trying to say is Scandal is this sort of show where people talked really... Oh, God. It had like total Grey's Anatomy speech in the first episode. As Ellen Sepinwall said, the phrase gladiator in a suit was used 3 times in like the first minute of the television show without any explanation of why we should care what that meant. Or what it meant.
Moreover, I think you say it has Grey's Anatomy syndrome?
Well, just the dialogue in like those opening scenes. I'm not sure if it did beyond that.
What do you mean by that?
It's just like people saying things in this really like artificial, like drama-y sort of way, where they repeat it over and over again. Like similar phrases and neologisms. This was such a weird Spelunky so far.
I actually did not find it.
I haven't found anything at a store.
Grey's Anatomy, I swear to God. Why is it the case? I haven't watched it in a long time. Like
My feet are cold.
I think I watched it up until like because everybody in the dorm, that's how long it's been, has been watching it, and I didn't really like it, but we did watch it, and I think I ended watching it when, oh God, God, when
I don't know if
It
the
was
black
heart- it
market
was
is
the
in
heart-
here
it was
or
the
if it's...
heart patient that died. And
That might have been the prom episode.
yeah, it was the prom episode.
God.
What's her name? Catherine Heigl or whatever?
Izzy?
Izzy? Sure. I can't believe you remember that. She like, curls up to him and he's like coding and they're having a prom downstairs.
Well, it's prom time. Do you really think they're not going to prom?
There's no one on call?
I can use a rope to get back up here. We'll risk
There
death.
aren't deaths, because of like sleep deprivation. There are deaths because everybody's...
Well, maybe the reason they had...
sex.
No, I think the show is actually a commentary on what it's like to work in a mental hospital when the people who are actually patients think that they're doctors. That's what I think that the show's about.
Okay.
And once you get that subtext, and it's a subtle subtext,
Okay.
then you can enjoy the show for what it is.
I don't understand the show.
Yeah, you did. It's a show about mental patients.
They all sound...
Look at that man. Do you think he's happy?
They
What do you think his life's like?
They literally all sound like one another.
They all talk the same. It's like they grew up together.
It's like Christina and Meredith, as far as I remembered, they just talked.
Well, this is
the
probably
same
going to be
way.
it when I die at the black market because our items are so subpar and I didn't find a good store.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a shotgun there though. This will be...
I don't think that the show we're watching right now is for sure the same.
Lots of bombs. Not a lot of good items though. We're going to take the... Jesus. No! He hit me. Alright.
I have noticed television shows that are about the government having something that I call the West Wing problem. Where it's like everybody's like, let's walk and talk and drink lots of caffeine and let's make sure that no one understands what we're talking about.
Yeah, I do that with my students.
No, it's not quite the same. Because like you really don't understand the political situation that's really going on. It's kind of like...
If you're curious, I need to interrupt real quick, if that's okay.
I'm sorry.
If you're curious about why I did this, it's because I wanted to give myself some cover like I'm playing Gears of War. Anyway, go on, Beck.
I really have nothing else to contribute besides the fact that political dramas kind of drive me nuts a little bit because a lot goes on behind the scenes that you don't know and you're just like, oh, something emotional happened and something higher up happened. And you always...
It was even like that in,
The explanation is always like...
Carrie Mathison show.
Yeah, Homeland.
Yeah.
But we haven't watched... Homeland yet for this season, but
Yeah, we got him! Bam!
oh, we forgot to do that this weekend.
Oh my god, there is a jetpack in that store. We are gonna get that or die trying.
Yeah.
It's and it's very likely it'll be the latter than this guy could get up here, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I think he might have just gotten hit by something.
Yeah. It's just always the case with political dramas. They talk fast, and they do things that are kind of stupid when you understand what they're doing. And then when you don't understand...
God, they're using that man's body as cover. This is totally Gears of War.
Yeah.
It's like Gears of War on Gears of War action.
Yeah. And when you don't understand what's actually happening, it's because something higher up is happening. X-Files does this too. It's like there's always something higher up that's happening. Some mastermind thing.
Yeah. It's like the illusion that there's something...
It's very uncomfortable. And also the predominance of push pin boards.
Yes! It's like Beautiful Mind style Carrie Mathison. It's like somehow if I put all this up here, it's visually going to help me. I mean, I guess that sort of makes sense. I can see how that would be helpful,
it's rather insulting to me because I actually do like plan out papers that way. With like note cards, like sticky pads on the wall. But it looks really retarded when you have like string connecting things and like the people are like deranged and they haven't eaten in 3 days. And well, actually, you and I do get that way when we're writing papers.
Yeah, I've been deranged and not eaten for several days. Oh shit, bat.
But they're like, I've got a connection, and like somebody walks in that like looks normal.
It's all about Abu Nazir.
And I showered, and you're like, what the fuck? Going on here?
What am I going to want to do here? I think I just want to leave. Like, these gems aren't worth me spending a ton of bombs in right now to try and ghost.
Yeah.
Like, we're just getting out of here. This has been a weird run so far. Like, we didn't stop at a shop for a while, then we murdered all these shopkeepers. That's fine, I guess.
I'm sorry, I think it's my fault. I'll leave you alone.
No, that's okay.
So there's my spiel on West Wing talk and political dramas and court boards.
Yeah.
In case anybody cared. Okay, see you later.
Bye-bye, Becky.
And Desmond is hot. Okay,
Yeah.
Bye.
That's what you've learned from us today. Oh, good. We've got some of this action again. Yeah! That's right. Tiki that bee. I don't like this one bit. Let's let that bat come down. We're gonna fire in here. Come on, bat. I need to take care of every little problem one step at a time. I don't like that chimp. He won't be able to hit me if I'm directly under him. At first. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now this guy's... Yep, happened exactly as planned. And we will pick up that compass. That is a good get. Anyway, so mole hairs. I'm sure you guys want to hear about mole hairs. But we're busy killing that bee and getting a ton of health. Okay, we've got some more bees down here. That's okay. We've already got the... I could actually go to the worm level, I think, because the black market was on the first level here. I mean, do I want to do that? Probably not. Ooh, we've got a altar to Kali. We can sacrifice a number of beings, including some men, including some dogs. I would love... You know what? Let's not worry about that pot right now. That would be stupid. But I bet I'm going to get the spring shoes. I'm going to look real quick to see if there's a fat frog. And I bet there's... Oh god, that shopkeeper's just sitting down there again, like, taunting me. How did that bee get down there? Do I need to... No, I will need to use a bomb. That's okay. Alright, come on, bee. Bees are like... big jerks. Great, glasses. We will... toss this guy. Flowers are worth quite a bit of points for Kali. And I need to put that man here. And then there are a bunch more men I would like to throw in that altar. I should probably put the men on the altar after I've dealt with the shopkeeper. And it looks like the snail has already knocked out the shopkeeper, but he's still very, very close to his gun. So I'm going to start firing in here. Maybe that was a failure. Alright, when he jumps up, we fire. Or when he's going to jump up, we fire. Alright, good. We took care of Shopman. We're going to keep... Things are looking good for Team PlanetWalls today. I don't care if that ghost is coming. We're going to sneak this corpse down here. We're going to hopefully pick up the Kapala soon. I think this man will give me the Kapala. It did not. That's fine. This thing is worth 10,000. I think I'm going to get more from taking that to the exit than turning it into a golden chimp. Actually, no. Let's make a golden chimp. That sounds like a good use of my time. I'm not sure if that's actually worthwhile. I've had serious questions about this game before, because I've wondered if turning a monkey into a golden chimp can in theory get you infinite cash. I don't think that's possibly how it works. Come on, we need to lead this guy down here a little bit. Okay. So what are we going to do? Are we just going to let that golden chimp hang out and we're going to let him do his thing and then go and get cash? I probably should have gotten the 10,000. I would like to pick this up, though. I could make more blood at that altar, but frankly, that isn't... Oh, God. Why did I make a golden chimp? I mean, that's a question that every man has asked at one point in his life. Why did I make a golden chimp? That's actually my pet name for children. Golden chimps. I mean, that's a fair amount of cash. I will take that sapphire you shat out. Okay. Ooh. Wow. He must have eaten a lot of corn the night before. That's fine. So I don't know. Hopefully I'm not, like, spamming. I don't know how the chimp situation works here. But I will lead this ghosty over here. I'd probably take down that caveman and make some more blood. That would probably be a better idea than doing what I'm doing. Come on, golden chimp. Alright. Whoa. I couldn't pick up that gem in the air. Couldn't catch that shit. We'll leave this here. I don't want to fuck up here. That would be very depressing. But I cut it close every time, don't I? Sure. We'll go up here and get this man. Alright. Come on, ghosty boy. I've got a body with me. How about you come down here a little bit? How about you come back up? Now we'll go down. We'll drop this buddy here. Pick up some sweet, sweet gems from our little golden monkey boy. I bet he stops pooping at some point. Oh, God. Gotta be careful about that chimp. Don't want him to distract me. So we'll come back down here, I guess. Because there's a man down here that for sure could cause me to kill myself. You never know when you want to do that. I just love putting bodies on altars. What can I say? I could actually kill that fish, too, and get a little... You know what? Getting blood is not worth it, because health doesn't matter that much until I die. Ooh, sweet gold. By the way, you cannot ghost the small gems. So the question is, this guy's just going to keep shitting out gems, right? Why can't I just walk around with them forever? I mean, I'm going now, so... I'm not sure if I made 10,000. I think I did. I should have checked my math. It might have been 15. Not sure how the monkeys work. So, what everybody's been wanting to hear, mole hairs. Now, this isn't a first-hand story, so it loses a little bit in that sense. It's a second-hand story. And I have a number of friends, given my profession, who have been to countries in Southeast Asia. And a number of the people that they visit there don't have very much money. They're part of a different culture. Not all of them don't have very much money. I mean, there are a variety of people over in all sorts of places, including Southeast Asia. But my point is... Whoa! Oh, that could have been a disaster. And then you would have had to wait till next time to hear the mole story. But fortunately, we got these sweet-ass shoes. I'm not going to worry about that fish for now. This makes me a little nervous, but that's okay. We took care of that problem. Anyway, mole hairs. God, No, it's not what I wanted to do. I actually wanted to blow that up. It did not feel like it was worth it. Fuck. Everything is bad here, that's okay. We were going to throw this bomb here. We are going to ghost the shit out of this. Come on, do not work with me here, shopkeeper. You can come over here if you like. Just don't shoot those treasure chests. I'd like to move them somewhere where they are easier to ghost. Okay, that's fine. So let's do that right now. Put this right here. Put this right here. Shoot them now. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yep. This isn't going to be worth my time in a lot of ways, so we're just gonna launch that guy down. I don't really care what happens to him. Okay, there's a shopkeeper who fell in the most insane tiki trap death zone I've ever seen. We will probably not be getting anything from there. That frog that just jumped down there is also almost assuredly going to die. The shopkeeper will be kept busy. God damn it, I did not mean to pick up those gems. What a waste. The shopkeeper will be kept busy by the man who is in his zone. And we are going to launch these gems over here just in case they don't get ghosted quite right. So what's my ghosting plan here? I think to walk over this way. The reason I did that was to give me a little bit more room to ghost without getting hit. I'm not going down there. Fuck that. We're going to head over here, get the ghost to come from the left. We are going to... Yep, here he comes. So the ghost should be coming from this direction. We have to wait a little bit longer on the mole hairs. I'm going to hang out here until I see the ghost start to run over those gems. Okay, come on. And I already picked up a couple of them. That's like 10,000 less than I wanted. It's probably more like 6,000 less, because I know I picked up 2 gems, I think, worth a total of 4,000. We're going to stay low here. Wait for the ghost to go as close to us as we can. Sail... Yeah, I was going to say we're going to go... Oh, shit, but... I was going to say we're going to go over that tiki trap, then I had a last-minute change of heart, but it's okay. We're okay now. I almost had a jetpack plus... climbing gloves catastrophe. Here, we are going to hang out here. We're going to wait for the ghost to come. We're going to zip around him, go dangerously near the shopkeeper, and pull around to get that sapphire, formerly known as Sapphire, now known as Prince the Diamond. Come on. Okay. That's okay. We did that fine. Alright, now it is time to get out of here. That man is still having a... Holy fuck! I did not realize that was going to be the disaster it was. We are going through there. That monkey stole a little bit of gold. I don't give a shit. I didn't realize there was going to be another man. So there were like, what, 3 shopkeepers? That actually makes sense. Did not realize that there would be a man in the water down there. Alright. So mole hairs. A lot of people in my profession spend time in Southeast and Eastern Asia. They run into diverse groups of people. Some of these people do not have the same fashion or aesthetic sensibilities that many of you who are listening to me likely have. One of those sensibilities is that the long strands of hair that come out of your moles be removed. Or at least covered up in some capacity. And there have been stories by these individuals, these people I know, my coworkers, who have visited different areas in the world, and they have found that oftentimes... Whoa! God! He had something on his mind and it wasn't nice. It was sex. Anyway, where the hell was I? You get over here. I don't think that's gonna make me a ton of health. I don't want a ton of health just yet. Anytime I mess with a shopkeeper, it makes me lose my train of thought. We're gonna put this right there, and I am gonna run over that. Good. We made a ghost bait. By bait, I mean masturbate. Oh, God. Fuck you. You could end my run in a heartbeat. Alright, you get there. We're gonna take care of this right now, because that's a good idea. That actually makes me nervous the way it's set up. I'm gonna do this first. If I'm gonna lose, I'd rather lose with a tiny bit more gold. Alright. What's going on up here? Can we get this without it, like, falling to the abyss? Probably. Let's do it. Alright, so what am I talking about? Mole hairs. Well, it turns out that a lot of young men, they don't notice that they have mole hairs, or if they do, they don't notice that they might look bad, but they do get ultra sensitive when they see someone else grossed out by them. Like, for instance, if you're an attractive lady and you're visiting a country such as Cambodia, the local Cambodians might say, oh, I didn't realize that this looked bad, but since it does, or since you said so, rather, I guess I'll take care of that and remove it. So anyway, my friends, coworkers, colleagues have said that they have often seen a mole hair so long hanging off someone's arm or cheek that the wind, when they're in a bus with open windows, would have the mole hair dangling outside the windows so far that it might get sucked in through another window on the bus and back in near them, the hapless victim of the mole hair. So, can you imagine the knot created from such a mole hair? It goes out the window, comes back in the window, a different window, and blows around in your face. I don't like this one bit. Alright, I used a cape or whatever, a parachute, that's okay. So, I'm finished talking about mole hairs, probably not nearly as exciting as many of you would have hoped. But alas, that's the truth. That's what happens in other countries, including countries that have a different fashion sense than the anti-mole hair fashion sense of we colonialists. Alright, time to get out of here, and I hope that there's some serious moai head here. I do not know if the culture who designed moai heads, I think they're called the moai, not Maori, I think those are different groups. I do not know if they cut off mole hairs or not. That Yeti made a mistake, and he paid dearly for it. There is a moai head here. We're going to take that out. I don't care if I could shoot those UFOs to maximize value out of them. They are dangerous and need to be dealt with. They are like... I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. But I'm going to make all these fall because those are also dangerous. You can get caught under one of those and it can cause your jetpack to explode. I mean, I say that from experience, obviously. So, we want to whip this dog a couple times to pick up a little bit more blood. And then we want to send him off a cliff and not get the health from him because we're stupid. Alright. Yeah, we're going to want to shoot that guy from that little perch there, and that will be fine. Alright. If I can kill him, that's like extra bonus points. And I did. Because, oh, never mind. I didn't actually shoot him to death. I was hoping I would shoot him to death and be able to pick up his, like, 3,000 gold or whatever. Oh, shit. Alright, deal with all these fucks. Good. Ropes, that's fine. I'll actually take that, and I won't complain. Alright. So, need to do a little bit of stray looting here. This we are going to take down into this vicinity where we will have a good time ghosting it. Alright. Everything here will be ghosted. Even that little dick alien. Alright. Take you here. We've got 2 shotguns, but we probably don't need either of them. Because we're going to be going into the Moai head in a minute. I'm going to stand here, because I think I can get this gem ghosted. I don't see any other stray mines, so we can just sit and talk about other stories I've heard. I heard about a man. His name was Samuel, I believe. I'm not protecting the innocent here, but he told me of a different man who went to Southeast Asia, and he was super excited, and he landed in Calcutta, I believe, and immediately was bitten on the leg by a man whose torso was attached to a cart. I believe there was an episode of The X-Files like this. I am spreading all sorts of rumors about the third world that are not substantiated, really. These are all second or third-hand stories. And anyway, after he was bitten, it turned out he had leprosy, and he had to spend his entire month that he'd allotted to stay in India, which was like his dream, in a hospital where he was treated for leprosy. And then he was fine, and then he left. But what a disappointing trip, right? Another story about... The same man told me, but it was about a different guy. Maybe it was about the same guy, but I just know that he hung out in a minefield near the Taj Mahal, which does not sound right to me, in a forest. And then there was just a man in there licking his hands. And the man's hands... Well, actually, yeah, the man was taking drugs. And then the guy telling the story was licking the hands of the man who was taking the drugs, the old man in the mine forest. And because his hands had Agent Orange in them, he was able to lick his hands and get a high. Or hallucinate. I don't know what was going on. Anyway, the point of that story is I don't know what's going on. But it sounds like a good thing to do. If you ever need a quick high, it's like licking a frog. Like an Agent Orange hand, man. As the Candyman can. Alright. So we're gonna ghost this ghost, or we're not gonna ghost this ghost. That would involve making a ghost run over the ghost. We need to not die by the ghost. That was scary. Around the Moai head, because I do not want to lose this game by getting killed twice in a row by a ghost. I will, however, do this. Die here on accident. No, come on back up. Yeah, that's right. Okay, good. This is a little dangerous place for me to be. That's fine. Let's go around. Nice. So how many more gems do we have to ghost? This one shouldn't be too bad. After I pick up that, I can just dive into those spikes, and I think I'll be okay. We're doing fairly well, given the strange constraints in this run. I don't know if I missed a shop on the second floor, because there's like a huge chance that there'll be a shop on the second floor, and I don't think I got one. So we left the mines with very few items. Anyway. Nah, we'll let... Yeah. Fuck you, Ghosty. You don't get to kill me. Alright. Let's head through Moai Man Mouth. We have no shotgun, but that was to be expected. The only way to get into the Moai head involves using, I believe I've said this before, the ball and chain that follows you if you've not been nice to Kali. I hope I can be nice to Kali here. If I can put some corpses on Kali's pad, I can, I think, get a lot of health, probably. I really want what's in that mystery box, but not so bad. Just kind of bad. I really want that guy's shotgun. The only thing I really need are the, what is going on down here? Yeti Man is playing basketball with himself. The only thing I really want out of this man is, the pitcher's mitt. I almost said the oven mitt again. Well, I thought I had it for a second because I was talking about it. I mean, I want him to drop his shotgun and then fall off. I think I might be able to figure out a way to do that. This fucking makes me nervous up there. Okay, we made a... Alright, so that was a compass. That sucked. I blew that, but at least we have a freeze ray. We can use a freeze ray. Everybody up here died, and I was left with a freeze ray. Again, I think I talked last time about how I think the anatomy of a freeze ray works. The way I believe it works, or by the anatomy of a mammoth, and the way I think that it works is that the mammoth leaves behind a freeze ray because it's actually a robot that's incorporated a freeze ray into its, I don't know, biology in some capacity. Hopefully one of those guys... Good. One guy got knocked unconscious. I'm very nervous here. Oh, come on. What? Okay, well... I don't know how we're going to deal with this. That guy, did one of them die? Because I really would like a shotgun from one of these men. Oh, God. He loses shot? No, I picked it back up again. I had a chance. He's eventually got to get hit by that mammoth, right? Alright, what can I do here? I think I can... That didn't work. That poses an interesting possibility. Okay, let's... Come on. No, no, no! I don't want that to happen. Because I don't want that to make a hole in the ground. God, this is a mess. I'm nervous about the ghost coming out here. This is also has the potential to hurt me. Now the ghost is coming out. Okay. We've got some mines down there, which I wish I would have dealt with earlier. And just... Oh, fuck. I didn't need to get that gem. Where is this man? He's not here? Oh, fuck! No! Oh, God, what a bummer. That was at least kind of exciting the way I died, but it was also super depressing. I don't know where that man ended up. He was bouncing around somewhere because his gun was on the ground there. That was very confusing to me. And I brought the mine to deal with him. I ended up sealing my own fate with that mine, which... It was basically like if you watch that back from now, you can see every decision leading up to my demise being a bad one. Just me being uncareful. That's okay. I had fun with that run. You know, not the biggest success, obviously. But nonetheless enjoyable for me. Hope for you. As always, subscribe to the channel if you want more of this. No pressure, of course. And hope you guys enjoyed the episode and hope to see you around again.